Fat Fives football has hit week 4 in season 3, the table is hotting up and all teams are looking to move up the rankings. This video has highlights of Parmesan Belgrade versus Flaberdeen. Now turn attention to the lineups. Parmesan Belgrade are showing a 6-man team, which is the minimum for the team lineups that is preferred at Fat Fives, allowing a substitution within the games. Lineup consists of Captain Richie, Cameron, Adam, Paul S, Jordan and Jonas, and they'll be looking to take as much points as possible to move up the table. Looking at the Flaberdeen team this week, Flaberdeen have a 6-man team and they're hoping to try and get some points to move them off the bottom of the table as it currently stands. Paul T, captain for Flaberdeen, can call on Don, Kev, Cal, Alan and James E this week as they look to get vital points from the matches. Highlights now of Parmesan Belgrade versus Flaberdeen on week 4 at Fat Fives football. Parmesan Belgrade in white, Flaberdeen in blue, and early on there, Captain Richie just going wide of the post there with a shot straight from almost kick-off there, and now Parmesan Belgrade are trying to push forward with a couple of shots there saved and blocked. Alan getting a shot there away from the goal as Parmesan Belgrade are looking like they are wanting to crack on in this game, but Flaberdeen are looking hungry to get the points as well in this match as Richie shoots wide once again there. Are these early shots missing the goal? Are these things that Parmesan are going to regret later on in the match, or is this a sign of their attacking prowess that they have for this game? Jordan to Richie. Richie, lovely turn there. The ball manages to stay out of the box so Richie can recover it. Back to Jordan now. Jordan with a nice little flick back there. He's got options as he takes the ball back into defence to give himself a little bit of space. Decides to take on Paul T and then plays it out to Cameron wide. Parmesan doing slow build-up play in this match. Will this pay off for them? Flaberdeen look happy to give them the space and to ease off them a little bit as James comes forward to apply some pressure. They will come apart, even though this is the early part of the game, where Flaberdeen will look to try and apply a little bit more pressure onto Parmesan as the ball looked like it was going to be loose there for a chance for Flaberdeen, and a great tackle there from James. And could this be the Flaberdeen counter-attack? Jan is showing some great body strength there to hold off James when he was trying to go on the counter, and the ball goes back to Alan in goals for Flaberdeen. Alan, who hits it out long and it's intercepted there by Parmesan Belgrade. The header back to Richie has hit off the post and it gives the opportunity for Parmesan to go forward. Kev now with the ball on the counter, driving through, still going Kev. Kev with the shot. Oh, and James with the deflection and the goal there. Couldn't see there clearly enough earlier on with Kev's shot. Camera a little bit behind and a little bit of blockage from the players there, but Kev's shot looks like as if it's been pushed wide either by save or it's gone wide, but James reacting quickest to that ball coming back out, and Flaberdeen miraculously, you have to say, have the early goal. Parmesan have had number of chances at Flaberdeen's goal and they've taken, and just as I say that, Kev has stuck another goal in for Flaberdeen. Unbelievable sucker punch here for Parmesan Belgrade. They looked like they were starting off the more positive of the teams and they found themselves 2-0 down incredibly quick in this game. Are we going to see some good mentality here from Parmesan who then can mount a comeback, or have Flaberdeen done the absolute worst thing to them and killed them off early in this game? It is all down to how Parmesan Belgrade react in this match as Richie comes forward with the ball and a save there. Yanis in front of goals and Kev with a vital interception blockage there from Yanis to stop what looked like it could have been the reply from Parmesan. Paul now up top for Flaberdeen as Jordan comes out to try and close the space. Cameron's also there for Parmesan Belgrade to close down Paul, but Cal looks to switch the play across, not able to find James, and the ball goes back to the Parmesan Belgrade goalkeeper. Jordan playing it to Yanis and it's blocked there by Kev as the play continues for Parmesan Belgrade. And again, a note on the weather conditions. It was horrendous this week at the Fat Fives, so big credit for everybody coming out in the storm weather as the storm hit the northeast of Scotland. Yanis with the ball across the box, and it looks like it's stuck into the corner there. Eventually lands with Alan's feet, and an interception there from Paul S. But James has gone on to it, and James with the shot, and James with the goal. And after all that time of Parmesan Belgrade playing the ball in front of Flaberdeen's goals, they have conceded once again, and it's 3-0 now to Flaberdeen. Unbelievable in this match how much of a counter-attacking sucker punch that Flaberdeen have managed to inflict onto Parmesan Belgrade, and they themselves will be frustrated with the amount of opportunities that they've had. And as I said earlier, those missed shots from Richie, they look like they're actually going to come back and haunt the Parmesan Belgrade team unless they're able to find their shooting boots, because there's plenty of time still left in this match. Allen with the ball at feet, in goals for Flaberdeen. Long ball up to find Paul. Richie looked like he was going to try and intercept that with a header, but got the judgment wrong there, and Paul is in space with the ball. Kev now collecting it for Flaberdeen. Can he shoot from distance? Oh, loses a little bit of control of the ball there. Jordan's came across and picked it up, and now the possession has switched over to Parmesan Belgrade. Cameraman looking a little bit at the ground, so apologies for the quality of footage here. Richie collecting that ball as he plays in Jordan. Jordan with a shot. Good save there from Allen. James then blocking that ball on the second bounce, and Flaberdeen are away once again, and Richie getting across and shutting down Kev there, and that could have been a fourth goal for Flaberdeen. That would have been lights out for Parmesan Belgrade. No matter how early on in this game, that would have allowed Flaberdeen to just sit back and defend the entire match. Richie trying to play the ball through, but it's hit off of Kev. Kev with a shot there, and the ball has came back out. Cameraman unfortunately missing that, but it was saved and it was cleared out. Now Jordan has the opportunity. Oh, and Jordan scored for Parmesan. What a reply. Kev, as I was saying there, shot was deflected all the way up the other end of the pitch. Jordan reacted quickest to it, and then Jordan managed to get some space away from Paul, and a fantastic strike there from Jordan into the top corner past Allen, and Allen, you can tell, is frustrated that that goal has gone past him, but it was a superb strike. Credit to Jordan for that, and we're at 3-1. Now, is this the signal of a comeback for Parmesan Belgrade? They need to be extremely careful here and not concede any more goals, and they need to score. And that's a long shot there from Richie, saved by Allen, palm wide, and it stays in the box so Allen can collect that comfortably. Allen shooting that ball up, and it's been intercepted by Parmesan, and once again they're back in the Flaberdeen half. We have seen them play the majority of the game in the Flaberdeen defensive half of this pitch, but it's only came to one goal so far. Paul S getting the challenge in there amongst Cal, and Allen can pick up the ball for Flaberdeen. Kev now looking to push Flaberdeen on, and the long shot up there to James. Now, is this going to be another counter-attack sucker punch here? No, Jordan's managed to get away from James. Jordan's found a bit of space, plays it into the middle to Paul S. Back to Cameron, and it's been saved, but Paul and Paul's got it in. Paul got it on the deflection there after Cameron's shot was saved, and it's a second goal for Parmesan Belgrade. That is the reply that they have been needing in this game. Good save there from Allen. Cal to calm and too relaxed on the ball there. Can't see Paul S coming in behind, and Paul gets that goal, and Parmesan Belgrade are right back into this game. Can they find an equaliser, or will they concede and go 2 goals behind again? Cal in goals for Flaberdeen, looks to play the ball up long to James. James tries to play that behind to try and create some space. He is in the Parmesan half, but pressure is being applied on. Tries to play it through, and it's all the way back to Cal. It looked like it might have been a loose ball, but it's made it all the way back to the keeper. Cameron's intercepted the pass there, and here's a counter for Parmesan. Play to Jordan's, and Jordan scores, and Parmesan Belgrade, incredibly, are back in this game once again. It looked like that they might have been dead and buried in this, but coming back from 3 goals down, it's 3-3 in this match. This is completely end-to-end stuff. You would say that Parmesan Belgrade looked like they were the better team in this match, but that killer accountability and counter-attacking from Flaberdeen. As I talk there's a foul on James. You can see the leg comes out from Paul and just catches James there, so the referee blows a free kick. But Flaberdeen, as I was saying, are so clinical in front of goal. They could score at any point, which means this game is on a knife edge. And Allen takes the free kick there, and it's blocked. The ball goes all the way back to Paul, and Paul struggling to get the ball away there, but managed to eventually. But Richie will be the one that will pick it up for Parmesan Belgrade now. Richie rolling it across to Yanis. Sorry, Jordan, cameraman not quite showing the whole players there. Jordan loses the ball there, receives it again through the interception to Richie. Richie has an opportunity, and this time Richie does stick the ball into the back of the net, and that is 4-3 now to Parmesan Belgrade, and they're in the lead. Again, how quickly this game has changed when they were taking shots, going wide of goal, found themselves 3-0 down. They're 4-3 into this game, and Flaberdeen will be feeling the pressure now that they've went behind as Kev collects the ball to Allen. Oh my word! Brilliant reply there from Flaberdeen, straight from kickoff. Couple of touches, couple of passes between Kev and Alan there. Kev with a lovely little back heel. Alan, first time hit, slots into the bottom corner. And when Parmesan Belgrade were feeling all confident and feeling great about getting back into the lead, or going into the lead for the first time, apologies, in this game, they found themselves at level once again with the sucker punch from Flaberdeen. And that's exactly what I was talking about, people. That sucker punch ability from Flaberdeen means that Parmesan Belgrade will not feel safe at any point in this game, as the ball's been lost by Flaberdeen's defence, with James losing it out to Richie. Richie finding Adam there on outside the box, and the shot just wide. Adam will go to try and collect once again, plays it back into the middle of the pitch to Cameron. Cameron now to Adam. Ball shot not quite there, and it goes into the goals for Cal to collect for Flaberdeen. Lovely flick there by Alan, and the ball goes forward. Kev can't get onto it, and Parmesan will collect in their goals. Jordan with some footwork there, trying to make some space for the pass, and a good long ball there by Cameron to find Richie. Richie now up in the Flaberdeen half, trying to find Adam, and Adam can't quite get the ball under control there. Ball played back to Kev now, and Flaberdeen on the counter, and Kev with a shot, and the ball has been deflected and saved, and it goes all the way back to the Parmesan Belgrade half. The weather is getting atrocious at this point, and so apologies for the quality of the video being affected by the weather. But again, credit to all players, and credit to the players who volunteered to film the match for the footage here. We appreciate all the efforts by everybody. Parmesan Belgrade coming on the counter-attack now as Cameron collects it. Cameron going forward, looking for an option that finds Richie there. Can Richie score? Yes, he can. Bottom corner, 5-4, and Parmesan Belgrade are back in the lead once again. Cameron collecting that ball in his half. Kev managed to pull off there, gave him the time and space to find Richie, and then Richie just puts it into the bottom corner there. And Parmesan Belgrade are 5-4 over Flaberdeen now. What a game this has been, going end-to-end stuff here between these two teams. Now, at this point in the video, we have to give our heartfelt apologies to the viewers. Our camera equipment malfunctioned due to the weather conditions at this point, and so we don't have any more footage of the game here. The game ended up 8-7 to Parmesan Belgrade. Confirmation of the final result of the game: Parmesan Belgrade 8, Flaberdeen 7, and apologies for the lack of footage, but this game was a cracker, folks, and we're gutted we weren't able to show you all. Looking at the league table, once all games have been complete, Scandinavia still stays top with 25 points, Obesity second with 20, Parmesan Belgrade closing the gap with 17, and Flaberdeen adrift at the bottom only on 6 points. Fat Fives are looking for new players. If you're in the northeast of Scotland and have a BMI of 26 or more, please visit fatfives.football and fill out the player registration form. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on our videos to ensure you get notifications when new highlights are available.